Today I wanted to talk about something called IWT. It's simple. It's interval walking training. Walking is a fantastic exercise. Of course, you can lift weights, you can lift your body weight, you can do yoga, you can dance, you can play a sport. But hey, walking is the easiest, no matter where you are. Let's say you don't have access to a gym. Let's say you're stuck somewhere for a bit. You're in an airport, your flight's canceled. You have two legs, you can walk. You can make it into exercise. So we know for the longest time, walking is one of the most scientifically strong exercises for us. Today I want to teach you something called interval walking training. How you can make walking even more beneficial for your brain health, for your heart health, and even some amount of fat loss. The fat loss can be doubled or tripled when you combine interval walking training on one day and maybe weight training the next day or a sport on the other day. So how do you do it? Comfortable shoes, always safety first, the place that you choose to walk. And all you got to do, it's really simple. It can be different for everyone. Okay, let's say you're walking between two places or you have your timer on. For 1 to 2 minutes, you'll walk at a normal pace, your normal pace of walking. Then for the next 1 minute, you'll walk at your fastest pace. You always want to warm up. After a minute, you'll go back to 2 minutes of a normal, regular paced walk. So these are called intervals. So interval 1, normal pace. Interval 2, brisk walk. You would know your heart rate comes up. And let's say if I'm saying, hey, John, how are you? In interval number 2, I'm not going to be able to make that sentence completely. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to say that because my heart rate's gone up. Now, of course, if you have leg problems and knee problems, please make a disclaimer. And maybe you don't have to go at your brisk pace. You can go even a little bit slower. But the whole idea is don't do your whole 30-minute walk at the same pace. Fast, slow. Brisk, slow. Slower, faster. Keep changing it over and over again. So you're taking your heart rate up, down. Maybe you're going from a zone 0 to a 1, a zone 1 to a 2, then you're coming back to a zone 0, a zone 1. So what's happening is it makes your heart stronger because you're constantly taking your heart rate up and down. Now, this could be great for someone who already has a heart problem and is not allowed to run or sprint or get the heart rate too high. Because even if you walk really, really fast at a brisk pace, you're never going to get your heart rate too high. You can do this, let's say you're on a gym on a treadmill, or it's raining outside and you want to use your treadmill. So you can walk fast, walk slow. Walk fast, walk slow. This also challenges your muscle and makes your muscle stronger. We all know as we're aging, the more muscle we have, the better it is for our metabolic rate, stronger bones, cognitive health, and the quality of our life. So if all I could do today is walk, I can play with that walk in different ways. Now let's say it's becoming a little too easy. Okay, I'm walking slow, walking fast. I want to challenge myself. I want to make it a little more difficult. I can wear a weighted vest. You get weighted vests, 1 kilo, 2 kilos, you put it on. It's like a little jacket. You just put it on. Or you get ankle weights. You get 500 grams, you get a kilo, and you can clip it onto your legs next to your ankles. You get wrist weights as well. They're like little big bangles. You snap them on, 500, 750 grams, 1 kilo. And now you've added more weight. So let's say if I weigh 80 kilos, okay, now I can weigh 83 kilos or 85 or 81 or 82. So progressively, I'm carrying more weight. Of course, if you have a back problem, etc., you know the disclaimer, please make a sensible decision. So I can actually use walking as a weight-bearing exercise. And if I move them into intervals, I can make it actually great for my cardiovascular health and my cognitive health as well. Remember, the heart is a muscle. It needs to be challenged. Exercise is about getting your heart rate up. Interval walking is about getting your heart rate up, down, up, down, up, down. Now you can interval run, you can interval jog, you can even interval swim. 1 lap really fast, come back really slow. Fast, slow. 2 slow, 1 fast. It's up to you. Find a pace that works for you. After you finish interval walking, you're going to find that your energy levels are actually higher. You're going to feel the rush of endorphins to your brain. You're going to feel really, really energized and good. So all you need to do is try this. It's super powerful. I can't tell you how many people have given up saying, oh, walking's a useless exercise, and they're comparing their workouts of walking with other people. Hey, if walking's all you have, use it. remember, it is a natural exercise. It's an absolutely natural exercise for human beings. So walk at airports, walk at malls, walk in office. If you have a sedentary job, make sure every 1 hour you get up, you go to the water machine, get some water, get a coffee, tea, walk around, take your calls walking. 10,000 steps a day is extremely easy if you just plan to take your calls walking if you can, and you plan it out. But walking is a weight-bearing exercise, and now you can add a little bit more weight by changing it progressively, the time, the frequency, the pace, or adding a weighted vest or something like that. And that's how you can keep doing it. The beauty is it challenges muscles, and now for it to challenge your heart at different rates, all you need to do is add the fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow. Remember, it's extremely important to warm up before a walk, especially if you're in your 50s or 60s or 70s. It's for everyone. A few ankle rotations, your quadriceps, your hamstrings, and it's extremely important to cool down after your walk. Just a light stretch and then get back to work. But walking is free. Walking doesn't require a gym membership. Walking is something that you have with you all the time. I remember during COVID in India, some people were stuck in really small apartments, couldn't go out of their building. But they would send me videos of them walking in their little room over and over again, pacing up, pacing down. Where there's a will, there is a way. The idea is if you've got 2 legs and they can move, use them. Make an exercise out of it. Add the intervals, and that's exactly how you do interval walking training. I hope all of you have a beautiful weekend. Maybe you worked out during the week, but it's never too late to do a walk. Even on your rest day, walking is a beautiful exercise. Have a great weekend, everyone.